I like that. And first up this morning, a few great paperback books that you can pop in your beach bag without giving up the snacks or the sunscreen.
Yeah, and who else could give us such a list? No one but Carole Barrowman. She's the professor of English at Alverno College, and she also contributes to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel and Minneapolis Star-Trib. Good morning.
Good morning. Although a beach bag, you need an umbrella this morning.
Seriously.
Real, right? Yeah. It's like, I was just saying to our staff, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't plan a barbecue yesterday and invite a lot of kids over, because everybody would have been running around inside my house all day.
Mud puddles everywhere.
Yeah.
I know.
I think Labor Day is a better bet than Memorial Day.
Absolutely. Yeah. We did ours on Sunday, so we managed to sneak it in.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
So these are books all that you can get currently in paperback.
Yes,
right?
My picks today are a variety of books that you can only get in paperback. They're pretty new, and I thought, you know, in the summer you don't want to haul around a hardback.
Yeah.
So I tried to pick a variety of funny, mystery, legal thriller, you know, so I tried to pick a nice variety. But yeah, on Sunday, I don't know if you saw it, but Jim Higgins of the Q section of Star Tribune, he gathered 85 books for the whole summer. So just in case you're not a regular newspaper reader in the summer, you could just print this out.
Easy enough.
That's what
I think you're going to put the link is going to be on Morning Blend. And there's 85 books for the whole summer. You cannot go wrong with this.
Yes, and this was in the Journal-Sentinel, so people can make sure that they get this list. We'll give you the link. It'll be on our website so that you can download it, have it for yourself. 85 books. So when these books come out, it's a lot of reading.
Me to read for the summer. But
well, I think he says at the beginning that if your kids are going to keep up with reading all summer, then you should keep up with reading all summer.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Can these, even though some of these are new, because the first one is Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple, can you also get these like in a Nook or on an e-reader?
Almost all the books that I recommend on here, you can get them on ebooks.
Okay.
And because you're still reading a book. I don't care how you're reading it, what your mode is.
As long as you read it.
Yeah, you're still reading it. So this first one is what we call mixed media fiction. So all the viewers now have a new term. And this means that this book is written with emails and letters and documents, and so the story is told through a number of different kinds of writing styles. And it's hilarious. It's so funny. It's just witty and clever, and this is the kind of book that I swear if you read it, you're going to pass it to someone and say, read it fast because I want to talk to you about it. And it's told from the perspective of a girl, an older girl, young woman who's trying to find her mother, who's kind of disappeared. Her mother's very eccentric. It's a mother-daughter book, but it's more than that.
Quick read?
Yeah, it's a quick read because of the different kind. And it's also the kind of book that you can put up and put it back in your book. You know, so if you have to run in and save your children in the water or something because you're reading this at the beach.
Brief break from the book. I like it.
Fill your margarita, you know.
So that's Where'd You Go, Bernadette.
Yes.
Very funny read. Okay. Now you have Live by Night.
Yes, this is Dennis Lehane, and this is actually, it's not really a sequel to a book I recommended a couple of years ago, but it's got one of the minor characters is the main character in this book, so it's sort of a sequel. It's a sprawling jazz age chronicle about gangsters. If you like Boardwalk Empire, if you like the time period of Gatsby, you will love this book. And Ben Affleck has just bought the book and is already in pre-production. So it's moving that fast to a film. So I think if you like to read ahead before you see a great film that's going to come out, this is a good story. It's very historical fiction, riveting, suspenseful, and it won the Edgar Award this year.
All right. Okay, that was Live by Night. Then Defending Jacob by William Land.
I recommended this one in hardback, and I'm re-recommending it because I've heard from so many viewers when I'm at the Y in the locker room, and they'll say, I read this book, Defending Jacob, that you recommended, and it's fabulous. Now it's out in paperback. It's perfect for the summer. It's a legal thriller. Way better written than John Grisham's last few have been. As much as I like him, it's very exciting. And if you liked Gone Girl last summer, you will love this. You will love this.
Was Gone Girl a legal thriller also?
No, Gone Girl was the one where it was very twisty and you didn't know who to trust, but it was the #1 thriller of the summer. This one is much more of a legal thriller, and it's scary and suspenseful, but you are not going to want to put it down.
Okay, what about The Forgotten?
The Forgotten is Baldacci, I think is how you pronounce his name. He has become sort of the #1 thriller writer in the U.S. This is hardback a couple of years ago, but it's now reissued in paperback. It's out in paperback, The Forgotten. It's about an aunt, his aunt, the main character's aunt in Florida, Paradise, Florida. She is murdered. Nobody wants to look into it. So this Army Ranger guy goes down and tries to solve the murder of his aunt. And it's really, really good. Fast page turner.
Predictable?
I didn't think so. I was too caught up in the action. I mean, it's incredibly entertaining and it's perfect for summer reading.
What book are you reading right now?
I actually, right now, I'm reading a Greg Hurwitz thriller that's out in August, and I'm going to review it in one of my future columns. He's also a really good thriller writer, I'm not sure if it's in the list from the Journal Sentinel, but it's pretty cool. I haven't read Dan Brown's yet. I'd like to. I think it's going to be one of my next ones.
Okay. Right now, people can download Hollow Earth, right?
Yes, the first book in my trilogy with my brother John. Yes, it's $3.99 on Simon & Schuster's webpage until.
How are you going to make any money off that?
We want to build readers, so go to it. $3.99, you can get an ebook of Hollow Earth.
That's fantastic. And then you have to print it, right?
You don't have to print it. Read it on your Nook.
Read it right on your
read it on your Nook or your iPad or whatever device you have.
Easy enough. CaroleBarrowman.com. You can find our Facebook, Twitter, and Goodreads. Thanks, Carole.
You're welcome.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you.
me.